Hi, everyone. I just wanted to share with you a resource for looking at Seesaw. So I looked at the Kite Learning digital platform, and it was great, but I was thinking that maybe it might be more beneficial to have something that might have been more relevant for Haworth. So I put together some resources that I'm hoping are easy to use. And instead of just sending out the slide, I thought I could highlight some items. And there's lots of things that you can click on. This is the third time I'm doing this, and I can't believe I'm videoing you. Hello, um, myself. So every time I've gotten cut off. So I'm hoping I get through as much as I can, and but know that these resources are available to you through this slide and also a folder that I will share with you through this document. So I guess first, just really quickly, I guess at the core of Seesaw is the student, and in my interest in trying to find a digital portfolio to make my life easier, I was trying to find, I tried out different ones, and Seesaw was actually the easiest for me to figure out. And then I found that my students also picked things up at a rapid pace. So it really is student centered, but the byproducts of growing as a teacher for me have been wonderful, and also connecting to families have also been amazing. So the platform itself is always building, they're changing constantly based on teacher feedback. And so it's changed over the past year and a half. And that's another reason why Kite Learning's resources are great, but it has changed so much since that digital resource was uploaded. So just really briefly, the premise is that students can upload or take pictures, videos, or do drawings and upload them to a journal through this app. They can also upload things through Google Drive, and everything can get overlaid with their voice for reflection, written labels. So it's really based on promoting students' reflection on their learning, but they've been creating multiple modes for students to do that. The process is teachers kind of find or create activities to share with the students. Students take a picture, draw, or record a video to capture their learning. And then the parents can also see their child's work. But before we go there, it's definitely moderated by the teacher. So nothing goes home or is seen until the teacher approves it. And I think that's a really beneficial step that allows for teacher control and moderation. And then just before going on, privacy is really important, and please check out this privacy policy link because it really will help address any concerns that parents or you might have. So in thinking about Haworth and trying to implement something like this, I've been trying to brainstorm in collaboration with Connie some ways to implement this. And I think the first way that is an easy way, a simple way to implement is first by the teacher taking pictures of whole class events or a class activity, posting it to the journal, and adding a caption that says something like, ask your child about the little description. If you click on the link here, you'll see an example from last year. I took a picture of students doing a STEM lesson, a STEM project, and then also I had a picture of Mrs. Delator in the classroom. Ask your child about Mrs. Delator. She's going to be coming 4 more times. So that's one way. Another way is an announcement. They have a tool. So there's lots of apps out there. There's Remind. There's other apps to communicate with parents, but this is all in the same location, which makes it nice. And so there's an announcement feature right down here, and you can add a photo similar to the photo on the last page of like students doing an activity. You can take a photo of students, a chart in the classroom, and just with a little caption saying, we're working on this at home. If it's something you want to carry over from what's going on in the classroom home. Another great way is you can send a private announcement to just families and attach a PDF to it. So it goes into their kind of inbox. All of these announcements go into kind of an inbox that is separate from the learning journal. And it's a way that you can kind of keep these resources available to parents and students all in one spot. And I guess the third and most meaningful way is students documenting their learning. And I'm going to hopefully get to a lot of hands-on experiences for you so you could just kind of get a sneak peek. But in this slide, in this Google slide, you'll see some examples of that. So this is kind of overwhelming, and I think taking this leap, and part of the reason why I made such a quick uh, jump in with this app was because of the supports that this app has. So they have a lot of supports, and I guess, if you're going to, it's a kind of growth mindset. If you're going to try something new, you do have to kind of jump out of your comfort zone, and this app does provide a lot of supports for that. So 3 ways you could support. One, they have this great help.seesaw.me. Anything you type in here, they'll come up with a list of resources that you can use to link on. The second way is free PD. So this is probably was the best way. They have this way. I'm going to click on this here, and this is their PD and their PJs page, and they have ongoing sessions always, and then you can go back and watch a recording. So if you want to find a video, for example, in the grades 3 through 5, you click on find a video, and they've broken it up into teachers like you're just beginning. These are some great little PD and your PJs that you can watch. They're usually 15 minutes long. You want to go beyond that. These are some family communication, rethinking newsletters, quick and easy recording tips. So what's really great about the app is that there are supports there that you can access independently. And I think that's a really great place when you're thinking about, if you're curious about applying things, anything in those two, the help or the PD in your PJs is wonderful. But the third way, there I am, sorry. The third way is help with me. I mean, I am so into this. I'm excited to talk about it and to hear different ways that you are using it or curious about it. And I'm available anytime you want, honestly. And so I've also, this link right here, if you go to this link, you can get a folder with this document and all other resources that I have collected on Seesaw. So last year I taught a workshop at the Curriculum Center on Seesaw, and this year I'm going to do the same thing. And so that's all the resources right there for you. I'm happy to help anytime. Other teachers that are great resources are Connie and Angelica. They've kind of taken off with Seesaw as well, and they'd be a wonderful resource for you. I'm just going to jump real quick to just see if we can experience Seesaw as a student. And, it's a really easy student sign-in process. You use a QR code, and you can actually engage in a sample class. I have set up a sample class for us. If you open the iPad right now to Seesaw, and you go, I don't know what this does. Oh gosh, sorry. If you open up to that right now, and you click over here, it will automatically open up a QR reader. I'm playing a little bit with this app, sorry, it's kind of going all wonky. Okay, you'll open up to an experience as a student, and basically you'll get a screen that will tell you that you're a student. And I'm going to just show you one of the creative tools first that you have here. One of them is photo, and you'll see that that would be a student taking a photo, but you'll see there's also other icons here. So if I don't get a chance to share them with you, know that the slides will explain them more if you continue going down, and there's lots of videos that can teach you about them. But just as a little footnote, Seesaw's, when I started exploring this a year and a half ago, they had 4 different icons, and they've expanded now. So this link icon allows students to go onto the web and upload a video or another document that they've created via link and upload it to their journal and overlay it with a reflection. And they also have the Google Drive, which is awesome. So it's a really nice integration between Google Classroom and Seesaw. So if you take a picture, you could find a picture. Right away the camera opens up if you click that picture, and it's got a nice different points to touch it. You can see it's very friendly. You tap the check mark, and it automatically will bring you to a portfolio list of, you're going to pick your name. So we're using shared devices. So if you just pick your name and then you click a check mark, it will then go to your journal again. And this would just says, you'll see this bar says waiting for approval. So that tells the students that it's been uploaded, but the teacher still needs to approve it. And this is a teacher sneak peek. So it's my sneak peek is that I have